Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and the news just got worse for Hunter Biden. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. You guys know Hunter Biden got convicted on a gun charge. It's not a very serious charge. It was being in possession of a firearm and lying on the application while using drugs. It's a misdemeanor. It's not a misdemeanor. It's a felony, but should be a misdemeanor. It's a tiny thing. It's a silly law. If somebody uses drugs, does that mean that they can't defend themselves, protect their home, protect their families? You're infringing on people's Second Amendment rights. As far as I'm concerned, you may disagree, and that's fine. I think it's a fight that actually we have to have, and I think we should be on the side of Hunter Biden, because Hunter Biden, he's got much more serious issues coming. Much more serious issues. He can be held in contempt by Congress and likely will be. That's a very serious charge, although Merrick Garland would have to prosecute it. But if nobody's above the law, well then, doesn't Merrick Garland have to give him the same treatment he gave Peter Navarro? Same treatment he gave Steve Bannon? If you're held in contempt, like Merrick Garland is about to be, I think, very likely about to be, then aren't you supposed to be held to the same standard? The other? Well, that's his tax case. I'm going to have Jonathan Turley explain it to you, and then leave me your comments after you watch this.
All right, well, there you go. A shout out for Judge Janine. Jonathan Turley, I want to come back to you on the appellate process. And, could you push that trial in September further back because of the sentencing in this case?
That's probably unlikely. There's ample time here for the defense. They have to go through the pre-sentence process, the interviews, the sentencing report. It's not likely you're going to get much additional time here. What's fascinating about that appellate process is that Hunter Biden has taken an argument from the National Rifle Association. He's actually arguing an NRA point challenging this gun law, which his father has been a great advocate of, and has actually called for greater punishment for these types of gun violations. Hunter Biden has been arguing the NRA position on the Second Amendment, that he has a broad Second Amendment right that was abridged by this prosecution. He's likely to continue that argument. There is a Supreme Court case pending, which could have some impact on this case. So those appellate issues are going to play out in the future. But his counsel has got to refocus on that tax case. They're going into that case now with a convicted felon. Now, these are very different types of claims.
Right.
But there's a third front developing. Congress just referred what I consider to be a very strong case for a perjury investigation of Hunter Biden after his testimony before Congress. Now, the expectation is that Garland is going to basically scuttle that referral. But the problem is that the House seems to have Hunter Biden dead for rights on that. On those perjury claims. It's hard to see how what he said before Congress were true. That's a much more serious offense, and it's currently sitting on the desk of Merrick Garland.